Okay, welcome back to the new Roman Republic Let's Play. The last episode wasn't really exciting. We dealt with a few money problems and sent our fleets back to retrofit and refuel and such. Yeah. We really only have one obstacle left between us and a total victory in this game, and that's the Grun Empire. We are getting there. We are catching up to them, but I really think the situation would benefit from a war between us and the Gruns to just take them down radically here and decisively. We are pretty much doing very well, yeah. So yeah, I'm going to try to sour down the diplomatic relations with the Gruns a bit and try to get the some more trade agreements going here. I'm going to send these ladies a gift again, a substantial one, to get them to like us more. I'm flirting with those now. And the cyborgs, I'm wondering if they would like to have a free trade agreement. No, they're still annoyed. We have a free trade agreement with the fascists down there, and I'm not going to touch the mercs yet. But yeah, so let's just get our fleets retrofitted and ready to go. The first is retrofitting at Liberty 1 and the second will be retrofitting at Sol. So it's still coming in here after having been all the way down here to fight the battles at Usala against the mercs there during the war. Transport fleet also going back. I will fill it with troops and prepare them for the war with the Gruns. Right now I'm not going to end the trade agreements or anything with the Gruns. Not yet, because we still need their money. Cash flow is really to and from there. I really don't want to build anything more, although I know I have neglected my research stations. So yeah, and I should be upgrading my defensive bases. Now where are you going, First War Fleet? Why are you going there? Is that your home base? You should deploy here. And the first should be... no, that's the wrong button. The first should be based at... hang on, Nexus 1. Liberty 1, that's your home colony, so just stay there now and be a nice fleet. That's the Sol defensive squadron. The First War Fleet is retrofitted already, so it's ready to go. The second is still doing its job there. Cash flow is really worrying me. How's that research coming along here for efficient transactions? No, I don't have enough money to to crash research that, because this is going to help us a bit. Anything more we should be doing here? Not at this moment. I would like to have enhanced countermeasures. Yeah. So we are indeed experiencing an economic downturn. We are still doing a bit of an income, but it's on the fence, really. And the problem is that we are paying too high maintenance costs for our ships and bases. Revenue, let's sort by revenue there. Yeah. Carry on. So what will probably happen when I get rid of the trade agreement with the Gruns is that our cash flow is really going to hurt. We are minus 20,000 now. We are really doing very badly right now. Because we really don't have any people to trade with either, so that's a problem. This game would have benefited from actually, I'm going to try to get a no. This game would actually have benefited from having a few more races in it. I thought this would have been enough for a galaxy of this size. But 2 or 3 more would have created a better balanced game, I think. Now, oh, we're sharing that system here. The money situation is not sorting itself. I have a very powerful reserve fleet here. I'm going to disband them all, actually. Where are you going? I'm actually going to disband these. I'm going to retire them at the nearest shipyard to reuse the materials in them. Yeah. I think that should do it. No, one still. Yeah, that should do it. That will bring down our military strength rating quite a bit. But of course we can take on the Gruns. We'll be going in as soon as the economy is in order and our fleets are retrofitted. The second is still retrofitting. Territory map swap offered. No thanks, not with you, fascist. Oh, it has 15 divisions on it, so let's move the transport fleet now to Nexus 1. I really consider this our space, so the Gruns have nothing to do in there. We are going to dislodge them. Lots of pirate attacks, but it's in here. I'd really like to create a border incident, just for the fun of it. Tiberius supplies exhausted. Procopea, okay, nothing to be done about that. I'm moving one ship over there. I'd like to take out some mining base or something. Just to create a border incident. Okay, the retrofitting is still going on. Economy is really bad now. We're making 9,000 something deficit. Let's move them in. Let's move them all in now. No point in waiting. I'd really like the second to be ready too. And they're being friendly with us. Oh, he has some ships in there or something. We give you a light torpedo bonus in exchange for Devil's Gate Research Center. No, we reject your proposal. We're not friendly with you anymore. Transport fleet coming along, still full of fuel. Second is still retrofitting. I think that's taking too long. They're out of materials or something down there. Grun traders in here too. Economy is still crap. I'm now going to create a little border incident here. Just for the fun of it. This is really useless. Yeah. Can I blockade it? No. Remove military forces from our system. Nah. I'd really like to have that. Nah, they won't be interested for like an eternity, so I'm now actually just going to end my free trade agreements with these guys. Goodbye. And let's see the economy drop down to pretty much zero there. No bonus income at all, because our trade agreement with the Gruns was really profitable. Well, it's no longer. Second is never done. How long is that going to take? I would need it like here now. Goodbye. She warned me. This is really a bad time to start a war now, since the second is never done. So I'll actually move the whole first war fleet into there and deploy just one frigate into this system here. The transport fleet only needs to land the troops. And it's going to be protected by only one frigate, or rather destroyer, sorry. We are doing destroyers in this game. A monetary gift. Thanks. 134, that was royal. She has no defenses. So we are going to now declare war. Goodbye. Yeah, we are behaving like swines, aren't we? Take that one out. And here comes the transport fleet. I need to pause this to just see how many troops she has. Oh, one. So I mean, one of our transports will be able to do that. And our first is going into the system of Weede. Second, still at its best there. The other destroyer is now joining. Troops are landed. That battle won't take long, I hope. Transport, don't drop any more troops, please. Because you have 10 divisions and you have the general with you? Yeah. Okay, yeah, we took that. We took the Durian system. I hope this fleet doesn't run out of fuel. It can sustain a battle in there for quite some time, but it can't push the offensive. So that's a bit worrying. I'd really need my second now. Teresa, what are you doing? Investigate. Nothing of interest. Oh, they are actually dismantling, I think. Economy is doing a bit better now for some reason. Let's check this, because the first is going to need a bit of micromanagement there. There is a battle going on in there now. Oh, he has a whole fleet in there, cruiser and stuff. Let's attack. I think he has fighters and other kind of crap. I think we're attacking him while he's retrofitting or something. That's some massacre. That's a bloody massacre. Didn't even... Oh, they are fighting back some, but we are just too powerful for them. Big explosion. Yeah, we took out some big ship down there. Oh god. I think we have defeated his main fleet now. We took some damage. Let's check the status now. We still have capacity to do more fighting. I don't think this is one of her main planets, so let's check how many troops. 4. Yeah, we are going to invade that too, because we have 10 divisions coming here. Yeah, that was a good fight. Transport fleet, be quick about it. We need this invasion to get going here. We're chasing her. Is that a... Oh, it's a troop transport. Just shoot it down, boys. Just shoot it down. It's just a troop transport in it. She's trying to build a defensive base. We're going to take that out too. Where are you, transport fleet? Are you in here already? Nope. You're coming along fine. Go, go, go. Yeah. Here we are. Now let's just drop our troops. We're just chasing her off here. Yeah, she jumped. Let's take out the beginnings of that. Here are the transport ships carrying our troops. These are Grun defense divisions. They can't match us. Yep. That's the Battle of Weede 1. Let's send a few. Yeah, they're going out to destroy her infrastructure in here, so the fleet does it automatically. There's another colonizable in here, an ocean planet. Oh, some big crap coming along here. No, just a troop transport, but please take it out. I don't want her to land anything on here. Please, boys, take it out. We don't want her to land reinforcements. Not at all. Our transport fleet should be safe in here. I don't want them to be under any fire at all, because they have pretty much no armor or really shields or anything. So these are fighters. I think some of those alien cruisers actually carry fighters. They were chasing off a troop transport. I don't know if it's carrying anything, but well, it's dead now. Yeah, and there we go. That's the Battle of Weede 1. Very successful. And she has sent something in here. An escort. That's not much. Yeah, and our economy is not doing any better at this point. How does she like me now? Minus 22, yeah, so it's really no point any longer. That was just a wasted flirt with the Evas there. They're pretty much... I think everyone hates us now, because we have been behaving like swines here, so... angry, annoyed, cautious, but they actually like us a bit. Furious, angry, yeah. Well, we can't continue the offensive because we are pretty much out of fuel now. The second could come in this stage. I think we took out most of her fleet at Weede there. No, she has grown. That's worrying. So maybe just a peace treaty at this point would be, because we have achieved our objectives, I think. Let's check. She's still on top there. We have a massive military strength. The question is, should we continue this? I think we should, because the second is now retrofitted into really great ships. I should move it somewhere to refuel and then go here and refuel. Aha. Well, I'm going to refuel the second war fleet and then I'm going to send them in. The first is in bad need of repairs and refueling, and I think I should move out the transport fleet now. I'll pause just to see the updates. She still has one mining base in here. This planet will now be protected by 10 divisions as well as our defensive general, so if she sends in a ground force, well, be my guest. So yeah. Well, in the next episode we will be continuing the war against the Gruns to remove them, to topple them from the lead position in the so-called pie chart here. We won't stop the war until that's done. So that's what we'll be doing in the next episode as well. And we'll also try to deal with the economic system in one way or other here. There are things we could do with taxes and things, so we'll see where it goes. But this ends our episode here, and I thank you for watching, and cheers.